Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. I hope y'all are having a great weekend and you've had some time to relax. I know where I live, it has been 95 to 100 degrees. It takes a lot of motivation to go out and get anything done in that. I mean, it is sweltering, it's crazy. So I'm going to be happy when that's gone. So I hope y'all are taking it easy wherever you live and you're not being overheated. So today's read is going to be about what messages are vital for your next step in your life path. Like, I feel like there's all these messages swirling around for us and we're really going to tap into it, and spirit is ready to deliver them, because I got so wiped out earlier. It was the craziest thing. I was doing my private reads and then I did sort of like a past ancestor connection with somebody, and for whatever reason that just like sucked the life out of me, and I had to go to sleep for like an hour, and I was having all these wild dreams, and when I woke up this was so vivid in my head, and the decks that I was supposed to use and everything. So we're going to get right to it, okay? And we're going to see what's meant for you and what you need to hear and what's going to help revitalize your spirit and get you going and motivate you, make you happy, clear the decks, create passion, create tenderness in your life, peace, adventure, become devoted to the things you love. All those messages were just like right at the forefront. So we are going to have 3 cards to choose from. I'm very excited, and they are butterfly, and we also have an apatite stone. I like to have some stones for you to choose from too, and I have all these in my Etsy store as well as the new crown, which is so beautiful. That tiara is really beautiful and simplistic, and I like working with tiaras more because they're flexible and they can fit your head to fit it perfectly, whereas crowns, if they're a stiffer metal, they really have to fit you perfectly and almost be custom measured, because there can be an issue with it balancing correctly. So I really like these full wraparound tiaras. They look majestic and gorgeous, and they are not as, oh, I have to hold my head a certain way or it'll fly off and I'll look crazy. It really molds to your head, which is great because there's flexibility. Next we have the Raven. So this is about magic, coincidence, synchronistic events, and we have a giant citrine right here. Look at the size of this, like in my hand. I love this. I like to look through it and make a kaleidoscope like a super weirdo. Oh, I'm sorry. And back to butterfly. That's about beauty, if you didn't see that. And I'm having a lot of people saying they're seeing these birds, so it was amazing that these came up for the choices. And number 3, we have onyx and the eagle. Spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm, which is happening in droves for you guys. You're seeing numbers. You are seeing visions. You are seeing animal totems. You are hearing things. I just had a very unique experience that I had yet to have. I always have ringing in my ears, but I just had a terrific, strange sound. I can only equate it to like if you had a bunch of feathers and they had a bunch of tiny silver strings with little like gongs on the end. It was like gong 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 gong, but really high pitched, very beautiful. Almost I can't even explain the sound. There is an instrument that really makes this sound, but it was ringing and it was high, but it was on all different frequencies all at once in both ears just about an hour ago. And it's funny, these are when the ideas for this read came in, and the decks and the visuals and everything, but it was very, very unique and kind of surreal. And I was like, is that being caused by an air conditioner? Is that being caused by a fan? Because it was like so many frequencies and so many vibrations and so many things that I sat up. And as soon as I sat up to take notice and got out of kind of like that hypnotic meditative state, it stopped completely. When I laid back down, got in a calm state, it began again. And I really tuned in, and it wasn't anything going on in my office or room. It was crazy. So I am getting these pick-me-ups every once in a while, because my one fear is that I won't have the maybe like messages, ideas, or the zhuzh to always want to do this. And I love it so much that the idea of it ever dissipating, or my drive for it or my gift for it to diminish in any way, it scares me. But I'll tell you what, every hour upon the hour I'm sparked with new ideas. I think that's why, and insights and things like that. I think that's why I'm always investigating other fantastic artists and things out there, because the art in a big way is what inspires me to do this and what I get the messages from. The image, all of a sudden, boom, then I'm hearing everything crystalline that comes through. So it was kind of interesting that it was like I get messages from my angels and my higher ups daily that are like, you got this, you're not in a rush, nothing is chasing you, go at your your own pace. You know, it's one of those things like it's much easier to go with the flow than try to swim against the tide. And sometimes our subconscious wants us to do that. Our ego wants us to do that. And it's like, nope, we're going to stop that. We are going with the flow now. So we're going to start with butterfly and see what some of your messages are. I'm very excited. Let me shuffle this deck. I'm going to be using the Sacred Spirit reading cards for this too, Anna Stark. Every once in a while, it's like I just get a kapow moment from them. So right now we have Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is critical. Okay, I feel like some of you, you're going to have a motivational window to do something or accept some kind of offer. And I feel like you should come from a place of yes. But again, timing is critical because like any opportunity that comes our way, there is always the go button that has to be pressed. You know what I mean? The one that says, yep, we're going to do this, because time is of the essence for other people. And sometimes what happens is we'll go in our head and we'll debate something to the 100th degree, and that's not necessary. We don't need to do that. We can just, but what I like to do is I write down pros and cons of things, and whichever flows the fastest is the one that has more impact. It will have more pro if that's coming out in a relationship, for a job, whatever. So do that, okay? I feel like you're going to be surrounded by some stubborn and hard-hearted people, and they are going to give you a little bit of guff. And what you have to do is realize that is their problem. That is temporary. They're being stubborn, but guess what? It is so true that you can catch more flies with honey, you know, that sort of thing. Don't ever try to combat the already combative, because it just takes our energy. And I feel like if we don't even really show any emotion, these people really just, they want to be combative. They want an argument. So if we don't play their game, we're going to make love our new friend, you know? It's like, I just feel like when you show people compassion, empathy, and when people want to fight or squabble, that comes from a place of being scared or hurt. So when we have empathy towards that, we're going to get much quicker results and help from that. But again, timing is critical. Watch out for, you know, who's really in your wheelhouse and helping you out, and what to say at the right time. And we slow down and we're in an observation mode. That's extremely helpful, okay? I feel like eternal union. You have a new love forming too. Yay! I feel like a lot of you have just connected with somebody brand new, and or someone's brand spanking new is coming in the next 4 weeks. And it is a very beautiful union. It is a very beautiful connected. I feel like it's flirty and lively and deep, deep feelings, and trust is there, and caring and fun, predictability, and loving to chat and be together, a loyal, generous person. I feel like to keep these people happy, it means like be on their team all the way. You know, help them, support them, and them you. And I feel like when we treat them like a friend, and like the relationship has no limitations, and you know you're going to be there through hell or high water, because I feel like there'll be like an immediate issue, something will come up, I don't know whether it's financial or whatever. It's like just show them support and love, because this person is the one and they are remarkable. And your other message is definitely travel awaits you. You're going to be traveling, even if it's just to the next state or the next village or whatever. Some unique travel awaits you, and there are messages in this particular voyage that you're taking. It's almost like it was predestined. It was something, I feel like, you know, there's something awaiting you there that is going to open your eyes, open your heart, open your mind, and it's going to be a really kapow moment. And it's going to be spiritually moving. It's going to kind of, I feel like it's going to clear your chakras and balance you out again too, that you need this time away from whatever environment you're in, that you feel like it's too hustle bustle, tight, or there's restrictions. The place you're going to travel to is going to give you adventure, fun, a wider expanse, a better perspective on things, and clear away all the cobwebs. You're done with any of the old obstacles and garbage. This is going to wipe the slate clean. It's amazing. I feel like you're going to be like, wow, oh my gosh, how much did I need that? Yeah, see, movement. It's about movement and trying new areas and new places, new oxygen, a new flow, all of those things. It's amazing. And then you're going to be receiving from this nourishment, abundance, asking and receiving. There's going to be a lot of yin and yang energy that's coming up. And the universe is saying, please allow for both, because I feel like some of you are absolute givers in this life, and some of you are used to receiving, and it's harder for you to give. I don't know if you feel like things won't be received well or what that is, but whatever it is, I feel like you're going to have a beautiful balance of that, and let it just come. The ease of it is so beautiful to be in both those avenues. When you're giving, there's nothing that makes you feel better than providing a smile for something that you thoughtfully arranged for somebody, and think the joy you give somebody being able to do that for you as well. So that's definitely your message. Get in a receptive state, because I feel like you're more the giver, definitely, but when you allow somebody else to do that for you, especially with this new love coming in, it's vital that you allow for them to give to you, because what happens is we don't want to ever take that joy away from somebody to be able to do that, right? And for you to just, wow, have the thanks and gratitude is going to be really amazing. So I love that for you, group one. Beautiful energy. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And that's going to be your totem too. I feel like butterflies are going to be your animal. You're going to see them everywhere. Butterflies, moths, all the little winged fairy creatures out there. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So love and light to you. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below if you'd like to go check out my Etsy store, where I have all this stuff and all handcrafted designs, and I can custom make you anything as well. So yeah, I definitely believe in the healing properties of stones, and I've been working with them every day. Again, I had a time where I just couldn't get like time to just invent, and I love that. I was making so many custom pieces and things, and that I couldn't just play, take out all the gems and just start playing and mixing and matching. And I'm gonna, if you want to come see me on Instagram at Sparkest11, I'll put the postings of the new things up there too. So fun. And we need to let our heart and our minds and our creativity roam to get the good stuff, right? So the Raven, so this is about magic, coincidence, synchronistic events. This is saying paying close attention. You're not imagining these things, these 1111s, these 555s, all these dark birds you're hearing and seeing everywhere, cawing very loudly. They are there for a reason. They are carrying spirit messages to you. They sometimes will sink in later in your subconscious, in your dreams, and they might have to reiterate themselves through words in a book, something like that. But it is a sort, it's a kind of magic connection to the outer realms of messages you're supposed to receive. And oftentimes it is in winged creatures. They are our angelic deciphers, and they bring us messages all the time. My totem bird is a crow, and whenever I get really hyper, I have a crow that goes absolutely berserk in my backyard. I only see it when I'm going berserk, which means I'm overwhelming myself, and I think I'm creating a self-induced crisis, which isn't actually there, whether it be time or whatever it is. This crow shows up and is my bud, and it's like, damn girl, you gotta take it easy, calm it, settle in your tea kettle. So your message is soul fragments, balance will be restored. Your message is right now, if you are feeling unwell physically, if you are feeling too challenged mentally, if you are feeling like everything is just a bit too much and you constantly feel like it's a struggle, things are going to be restored. Things are going to align and right themselves. But a very important component of this, I have to do this as well, because I am a mother of 2 teenagers and a household filled with animals and creative endeavors and athletes and crazy town. And what I have to do is say, everything will get back in its place. Everything will be restored when it looks like someone literally took the house and punted it for a 50-yard line drive and everything's upside down and there are beads and cats and litter boxes and a million things to be done. And I don't get the most help, except for my son. He's pretty awesome. I have to just write it down. We will take care of this first, and we will restore balance, because I don't like a friggin' free-for-all in my house, and most people don't. So if you're feeling like that right now too, that you have a lot of communications you have to answer, start to really put your mind at rest by writing, this is what I'm going to do first, and work in threes. I'm going to contact mom, I'm going to contact this person and that person, 1, 2, 3. Get your communications crossed off. Also prioritize. Not everything needs our attention. Forget the squeaky wheel. If we have people yakking at us that aren't really important in our realms, forget about it. They will be on the last of the list. What's important to us will really stand out. So 1, 2, 3, work in threes. Know you can only do your best, and you don't have to answer everybody. You're not put on this earth to do what other people want. You're here to seek joy and all of that. So let yourself know that the balance is going to be restored, but your priority is you. Okay, that's definitely your message. Your other message is observe limitations. Again, this has to do with your first segment. I feel that some of you feel overwhelmed. You feel like you have too many obligations with friends, work, anything, charities, gift giving, weddings, everything. That guess what? You are allowed to say no whenever you want. I'm sorry, my schedule is overloaded. And if you don't like to right away answer no because you feel obligated in some way, say, I'll have to get back to you. Honestly, my schedule is out of hand at the moment. That's all you have to say. You are not put here to explain yourself to other people. It is your life. It is your time. You get to do whatever you want with that time. And I feel that summer, you should have some dog days of summer. You should be able to kick back. We don't have to jam cram every day with work and achieving and doing, right? We are meant to be restful creatures. We need to go in our creative remix of our head. We need to watch a little fun TV, relax, kick back, and take it easy. This is saying give yourself permission. Honest to goodness, it's time to rest. Observe limitations. If you feel burnout, if your throat hurts, if your adrenals feel taxed, any of those things, just kick back and take it easy. And your other message is open intuition, seek clarification. Now, if you're communicating with anybody, I feel this, and I have to do this as well because I have so many clients, and different people want different things at different times, and there's all kinds of things. So seek clarification. So in any business dealings or whatever, make sure you wrap that up. Don't leave loose ends all over the place so you have to go back and email a second, third time. Seek clarification so you can, boom, punctuate that bitch, put it in the drawer, and you are done with it, okay? Also, seek clarification for yourself. Where are you really headed, and is it in the right direction? Are you getting the things you want? If not, are you asking for very specific things and getting momentum and energy behind it by focusing on it and then releasing it? Okay, we're not combating it with I want this but I don't want this. Only what you want. One step forward, another step forward, no steps back. Okay, I want this. Most people right now are seeking a balance, a calm, and a focused direction. Then everything comes from there. And use good inner dialogue. I'm going to have what I need at all times. I am asking my guides and angels. They are always supporting me. You are always supported. You are not alone. Even if it doesn't constantly seem like that, you are supported, you are loved, you are guided. We just need to slow down. You know, our society is so like checklist based that we're just trying to go on to the next thing before we're even being graciously filled with gratitude for what we already have and what we just achieved. I mean, pat yourself on the back for your last accomplishment. You probably just cooked a fantastic dinner or lunch for everybody. Have you taken a moment to go, wow, you know, that was really cool of me to do that, and I'm so grateful to have the food in the kitchen to do that in. That's what I mean. Like, I'll always stop and look at my decks and be like, wow, how lucky am I that first of all I have an internet where I can order this thing, an income where I can afford to do this, a talent to understand and decipher what these things even mean, you know, all of those things, and that other people in the world are interested in them, things like that. It's like we really got to remember that gratitude, and that steamrolls into more, absolutely more, because I feel like abundance is coming your way, great understanding is coming your way, definitely balance super soon. So if you feel like things are a little iffy right now, just take a deep breath and know that, honest to goodness, by tomorrow that fog is going to be lifted. You're going to have clarity in your life. You're going to realize nothing is as big as it seems when we let it get out of control in our head. You know, mountains mountains from molehills. It happens all the time. All we have to do is rein that stinking thinking in and put a pot top on it and say, what is the reality of this? Just honestly, what is the reality? It's always much simpler, right? Beautiful energy group 2, love and light 2. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And thank you for watching I almost said my show. I always call it a show. Thank you for watching my channel. I really appreciate you guys and my patrons. You guys are the best. All you guys, just wonderful. I really appreciate you. And you know, I almost renamed this like positive tarot because I feel like I'm always inspired when I'm in a good mood. I don't touch the cards and I don't channel if I'm ever tired or cranky or in a bad mood, ever, ever, ever. So even when you feel me speaking quickly, I don't feel rushed. It's just how I'm channeling and that I'm excited. You know, every once in a while I have a few people that say, oh, you speak fast, can you slow down? It's just my excitement. So I'm trying to, you know, slow my cadence down, even when I'm psyched out of my mind. Okay. I've been watching Jeffree Star. I love him so much. He cracks me up. So anyway, now we're on to the ego, spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. I definitely feel that your messages are going to be, they're going to be received and they're going to be registered, and you're going to have an understanding of what is now trying to be conveyed to you, right? Sometimes we're moving at such a velocity that we're like, what was that? Wait a minute, what was that message? We're going to slow down. We're going to super have our act together and know what is what now. Okay, really, like honestly, spirit is going to be connecting with you. So let's see what's going on. Light your own path. It's saying, you know what, friggin' blaze your trail. It's your time. You know what you want, you know what you're about. Do it. Get those skates on and do it. You cannot, Oh, I forgot to tell everybody. Oh my God, I might have to make another video. Next week, the way the planets and everything is aligned, it's astronomically crazy for success. It's like whatever anybody touches and they put any heart and soul into is a guaranteed success. It is crazy. So if people are asking you, would you like to try this? Say yes. Oh my God, would you like to go here? Say yes. It's just one of those things. It's that portal of time where things align for this perfect like opportunities for you to strike gold, for you to meet beautiful tribes people, for you to vibe with people, to connect. It's like epic happening. So say yes. And this Light Your Own Path has to do with that, because you're about to take off and blaze a new trail. You also have Galactic Healer. So move forward with an open mind. I feel like a lot of you are natural healers anyway. And it's saying that you're also receiving messages and healing from Galactic Healers. You're having an interplay of energy with other entities that are on your high frequency and vibration, and you're actually helping each other. So people you run into, all of a sudden you're gonna be like, wow, I feel better. It can be simply from standing next to a Galactic Healer, and you're doing the same for other people as well. It's a really, really wild premise, and it happens all the time. Your last is align your universe, navigate distractions. Any low vibrational people, places, or things, get them out of here, get them away from you. Your focus is now to align with your highest good, and that is all about every high vibrational thought, feeling, action that you can get. So anything that deters you or distracts you from that path, flick it away like the fly that it is, because it's your time to shine. It's your time to absolutely become this human magnet for love, for cooperation, for fantastic creative ideas. Some of you guys are going to become famous in the next couple weeks. I absolutely feel this. Like my stomach just did this thing and I kept hearing fame, fame, fame. I want to live forever. Some of you, I don't know what the hell you're up to, but it's some amazing stuff. And believe in yourself, because you are carry on, carry through, and I'm going to see your name in lights. And I want you to comment when that happens, because it's on its way. So I love you guys. Love and light to you. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. You know the drill. I am going to go upload this because I'm stoked.